Did I scare you? Hey everyone, welcome to Princess Gay. I'm your host Connie, and today we are here with Try Not to Be Scared, basically. It's like a try not to laugh challenge, something like that, except we're trying not to be scared. So this is a trickier one to do, but I've seen other people do this in the past. And so I think I know exactly how we're going to quantify that or qualify what being scared is. But first off, you may be asking, okay, so this is the YouTube reaction of the week, right? Who requested this? Normally we do requests. No one requested this. This is a basic kind of like part of the Halloween special almost. Because Halloween is this week, this coming Thursday, I decided that today's YouTube reaction will be something special, something a little fun. And this sounded like a fun idea to do. Again, it's like a try not to laugh or something like that, except it's try not to be scared. And so here's how we're going to qualify this. So I'm going to sit here watching. If I jump, if I, like notably react, because I don't usually like scream or anything like that, but if I like notably like jump in my seat or whatnot when watching something, I'm going to count that as being scared. And we're going to try to not be scared here. We're going to try to get through this without jumping, without like freaking out or like making any kind of like audible, like spooked noise of any sort, anything like that. Because while I don't usually scream, I might like make a noise or like an exclamation or something. Now, there are certain things that scare me and certain things that don't. Stuff like gore doesn't scare me. A lot of animal stuff wouldn't scare me. Um, Jump scares are cheap, but they work a lot of the time. We'll just have to see how it goes. I also don't know what's in this compilation I got. The compilation is called Bizarre Bub Scary Comp V61. I don't know what's in this or how it's going to be handled. So I don't know what to expect at all. But if it uses like any like videos that I've seen before, like a jump scare videos, like oh, like that one video where it's like, oh, you see a car going down like this mountain road, and all of a sudden this person in makeup pops out in front of the screen with loud noise and a scream and all of that. It's like that's probably not going to get me because I've seen it so many times before, and I'll know it's coming when I see the initial video. And honestly, most of those I'll probably know what's coming because you can just usually tell from how those videos are set up. They even parodied that in Gravity Falls. So yeah, but yeah, I'm definitely interested to see how this goes. To see how much of a scaredy little bitch I am. Hopefully not very much, but hard to say with me. And hopefully it'll be just some good fun and we can talk about the stuff that's in the compilation nonetheless. So let's get into this and see how this ends up going for us. Cutting in here real quick to remind you of all the awesome content we have on the channel. Between Monday and Friday, we have a plethora of awesome series reactions with 2 on Wednesday. We also have movie reactions every Saturday and Sunday. I do pre-record them during the week, but upload them on the weekend. And don't forget all of the awesome gaming content we have on the Princess of Gaming channel. We have Baldur's Gate 3 every single day, Horizon Forbidden West every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. We have Beyond Two Souls on Wednesdays and Sundays, and on Saturdays we have Poppy Playtime. And don't forget to follow the link in the description below to today's reaction. I redirect all reactions just due to copyright, you know how it is. And on top of that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video for more awesome content such as this. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's get started on today's reaction. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. Well, that was disappointing as all fuck. Both of these videos, it's like nothing scary happened whatsoever. They were so very blatantly either edited or set up or just, grasping at straws to try and find something maybe a little scary, but not even slightly, because it was bullshit. It's like, I see all these like try not to laugh compilations or try not to cry compilations, and it's like they actually give you something. But then it's like this, it's like two separate videos I found completely independently of each other, and it's like just nothing. Maybe it's just harder to do something like this, to do like a try not to be scared, try not to scream, try not to whatever. Because it's like the problem is there's a lot of people who are natural skeptics out there like myself who just don't believe in ghost bullshit like that. But also, with the internet being what it is, it's also just hard to find things that are going to like be original enough to actually scare people at this point. And it's just, I feel like it would be hard, but this kind of stuff, like in both of these videos, is so blatantly like dumb. Like, it's like, oh my god, it looks so bad, or it's so blatantly fake, or you're not showing us certain information that would, be relevant, like with the doorbell cam and everything. It's like, oh, you're only going to show after the person leaves. There's absolutely someone there ringing the doorbell. It was set up. It was bullshit. Either that, or it might have been, a malfunction with the doorbell, but unlikely. Now, if you showed, like, a camera of the exact same time from the doorbell and no one was out there ringing it, then maybe you might have had something. But you're showing only after she went out there. Someone was probably just ringing it. The spookiest part of this was the one dog, not the one in that video, but the one in the other one who was whimpering, who started like was barking at first, then started whimpering and went into hiding. That was scarier than anything, because like, a dog suddenly whimpering and then like becoming deathly quiet to the point where it's shaking in a corner, even though at no point do you actually see it shaking in the corner there because of where the phone is set and everything. And then it's like, even after that, it's like the door closing. It's like, give me a break. Doors closing on their own is one of the easiest tricks to fake. One of the easiest scary things to fake. It is so ridiculously dumb. And just not, like, scary at all because of that. And even with the dog, like, suddenly whimpering and then being super quiet, like what might have been typically scary, it's like, without seeing much of anything, it's like there's a lot about that could have been faked or tricked or worked around in some way. But like, you see stuff like, oh, there's a figure of a person on this property, and it's supposedly not the owner, though it's probably the owner. Or it's just someone who happened upon it. Yeah, it's an isolated property, but it's like you're in the middle of the woods or whatnot, right? Could have been a hunter. Comes upon the property randomly. It's like maybe having been chasing a deer or something. It's possible. And maybe it's just the owner doing something dumb and putting up a prank and all, because they're trying to trick people into thinking something's going on. It's like, this stuff's just not believable. You might have had a point with the bowl or whatever the fuck that was, cup or whatever, falling from the table, but that could easily be fake too. Easily. That's the problem with a lot of this stuff. It can so easily be faked. It is extremely hard to convince someone like me that, like, this generic ass, like, stereotypical ghost bullshit is real. Because you have to basically make me forget logic if you want to convince me it's real. And it just doesn't work for me. And again, this is not what I even expected the video to be when I downloaded it. So I went to that other video, and it's like, that really wasn't any better. It's like, honestly, even though they're cheap, I would have welcomed a jump scare at this point. It's like, at least that would have been something. I'm disappointed, not just like because it felt like boring because of that, but I'm disappointed because it's like there wasn't even anything that could have scared me there. It's like there wasn't anything that could have made me scream or jump or anything. It's like in the second video and the one we actually did from YouTube, it's like, I don't have a dog. It's like, shut the fuck up. It's like, you are so bullshit and you know it. And then the hands on the window or glass or whatever that was, it's like, but go around the side and there's no one there. It's like, oh yeah, that can't be faked with editing or anything. No, totally not. That's not like one of the easiest things to fake with editing that I've seen everywhere. It's like, oh my god. It's so bad. It's so dumb. I mean, it's not even a case where you can say, like, oh, maybe I just don't get scared easily. It's not even that. It's just nothing was scary here. I don't understand how, like, you could make a video that is attempting intentionally to make something to scare people, but nothing about it is even slightly frightening. I've been more scared of stuff in, like, children's cartoons than this shit. There's scarier shit in Gravity Falls than this. Like, this is nothing. And I'm also just disappointed because it feels like, for you guys as viewers and everything, it's like, it's not that exciting. It's not that fun. When it's like, I have no chance of really being scared because nothing's happening. Now, if you showed like a footage like this and you showed like a person being dragged away by their ankles by like some unseen force, that would be a little more surprising. That would be something more like scary. Or like, instead of just a bowl or something falling off the table, maybe have the table suddenly fall over. That would be something. Or have, fuck it, have a chair fly across the room. Stuff like that would be scary. A bowl flying off the table, a woman's hair being slightly lifted. It's like, all of this can be so actively faked. It's like, yeah, that other stuff can be faked too, for sure. But there's a lot more that goes into that, and you don't usually expect that from these, like, home video, security camera kind of things. Like, making a table fall off, or making a bowl fall off a table. Super easy to do. I could do that. Tying a string to your hair and having someone off screen pull it. Easy. Easy. Having someone outside ringing the doorbell and only showing the outside cam once you go outside, once they've had a chance to run away and get out of sight. Give me a fucking break. It's like, there's just like so many active ways all of this can be explained away. And it's just like, nothing here was scary. And again, I apologize to all of you watching this who expected, like, or were hoping to see me jump or scream or something. This did not end up working out super well. But hey, sometimes that happens. Sometimes we might end up doing a try not to laugh where it's just like nothing is funny and I don't laugh. It might happen. It's like not everything's going to, like in this kind of video, going to work that well. It happens. But tell me, was there somehow anything in these videos that creeped you out a little bit? Let me know. But for now, I guess I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.